Live from New York.
It's Social Live. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Social Live, the only live show where we recap the latest social media news you may have missed. It's your weekly social media quickie. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Courtney, and we're the co-founders of Socialfly, a social media marketing and influencer agency in New York City. And today is a very special day. It's International Women's Day, and we are celebrating because we have a very special guest. We are bringing in Dana from Dana's Bakery, and she'll be joining us for our Get It While It's Hot segment, and we'll learn all about why she started the bakery, and we'll also get to taste her delicious macaroons.
So we need to get through all this breaking news so we can get started and eat right away. But before I forget, do not forget to share this episode for your chance to win a delicious macaroon set. And other great prizes. So start sharing right now. Let's get to it, Courtney. We have breaking Facebook news. Facebook is going to be live today for 24 hours for International Women's Day. The hashtag #SheMeansBusiness is a program that Facebook launched last year to support and empower women entrepreneurs. Facebook is hosting this global Facebook Live event all day today.
So for 24 hours, policymakers, female business owners, entrepreneurs, and leaders all around the world will use Facebook Live to share inspiration and discuss topics of women in business. So that's our favorite topic, actually.
Yes.
Stephanie and I love women entrepreneurship. We love meeting inspiring other women, and we also want to participate in this day by giving away a copy of our book, Like, Love, Follow, that was written for women entrepreneurs.
Yes, and a stat we heard from Facebook is that 40% of business pages on Facebook are women-owned, and they represent a 60% jump between 2015 and 2016. So, go girls!
We're
keep
part
it
of
up.
that statistic.
Yes.
Everyone can join and start their own conversation on Facebook to celebrate female leaders and entrepreneurs and industry role models or business owners. Just use the hashtag
#SheMeansBusiness
and all live conversations and posts to celebrate women in business. So of course you can expect that we'll be doing that too.
And we will be following this hashtag all day long. But more breaking Facebook news. This is something that I absolutely love and am also following. So Facebook has added a travel planning feature called City Guides, and this is a potential challenger to Foursquare. Facebook's City Guides will show you a list of cities which all of your friends have visited, along with their recommendations of places to go and things to do. And the reason why I love this feature so much is I am always texting Courtney every weekend, Courtney, where should I go to dinner? Where's the best place to go and eat? And now I can just easily stalk Courtney on Facebook.
Now I can
and
just,
see everywhere she's
I
been.
can just make a list of all of my favorite places in New York, and my friends can just go and refer to the list. So I think this is really, really cool.
And you can save cities. So if you know, let's say you're going to Austin for South by Southwest and you want to know all the best places to go eat, you can go in, save the city of Austin, see where all of your friends have been, and then make a whole list of where you want to go. So loving this feature. I'm sure Facebook is going to figure out how to monetize this very quickly because we know they're very good at doing that.
And this is amazing for small businesses in cities. I'm hoping that it'll drive more foot traffic to their stores.
And in more breaking news, Instagram is about to launch that businesses can run ads in Instagram stories. So we reported this, I think, a few weeks ago, but in January, Instagram had announced that full screen ads were coming to Instagram stories. And they tested this out with about 30 global brands, including Nike. I saw Airbnb's ads. And now they're going to be able to optimize stories for reach in the Instagram story newsfeed.
And now by doing that, you can optimize your ad and reach the maximum number of people. So of course, this is something that Stephanie and I are going to be testing out. So stay tuned for our Instagram ad where we'll give you a little teaser for what's to come on Social Live. Hint, hint, we're mixing things up a bit.
Yes, so now it is the time you have all been waiting for and maybe why you tuned in to watch today. We are so excited to welcome to the show Dana from Dana's Bakery. Come on in for Get It While It's Hot.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks so much for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
And your friend Justin, yes. Beaver fever here always. Have you done beaver macarons before?
Not yet, but maybe tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. In honor of SocialLIVE.
Yeah, exactly.
So we wanted to bring you on today for International Women's Day to talk about how you started your business. So we were just wondering, what inspired you to start Dana's Bakery?
So I've always loved baking, but never really thought about doing it for a living. And I used to be a photo editor. So I have the whole background in photo, and I used to do event planning, things like that. And I just, had one of those moments where I was like, what am I really going to do with my passion? I said, if I don't try it now, when am I ever going to get the chance? So I quit my job, went to culinary school, and I opened up the bakery because I love French macarons, like a lot of you guys. And I just didn't see anyone doing them in really fun, innovative flavors. So I saw that there was potential to bring something to the market that wasn't there that I wanted to see personally, and that's how it got started.
Was anyone else specializing in only macaroons when you first started 5 years ago?
There were people starting to do just macaroons, but it was the same traditional French flavor. So it was lavender, rose, pistachio, and I'm just, American girl at heart. I love that red velvet and that cookie dough, those s'mores. So that's really kind of what did it for me.
Awesome. With it being International Women's Day today, can you share some obstacles you faced when you were first starting your business?
I think that, just in terms of being a woman, sometimes, we're on the up and up, right? So it's a great time to be a woman. Today's a very special day, and everyone is so inspired and empowered by women in business, women in general. But I think that some of the times you have to break those barriers, you have to shatter those glass ceilings, as they say, and sometimes it's hard in a man's world, people don't necessarily take you seriously. You have a lot of stereotypes you have to break. You always have to be confident in yourself, really believe in what you want to do, and just have, the guts to go do it. So that's really some of the challenges that I found, and they still happen, but, every day is another opportunity to do what you need to do and set it right.
Absolutely. And what would you say is the best piece of advice you would give a young female entrepreneur who is just starting out on their business journey?
I love this question, and I would say surround yourself with people who inspire you, who build you up, who will support you. It's so important to have a network of really great people around you, which I think speaks to women in general, and how we always talk about how you have to stick together, you have to support each other, and I think that it's really so important, whether it's family, friends, other like-minded business individuals. Surround yourself with a great team.
Yeah, it's so true. Courtney and I say this all the time when people ask
you guys have that, right?
Yeah.
You have a great office, and everyone here that works there, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what women would you say have inspired you?
I would have to say that I'm inspired by so many women. It's not necessarily one. It's really women as a group, and just where we've come, where we still have to go, what we face every day, what we accomplish. So, I can't really pinpoint one woman in particular, but it's really just women as a whole. It's just so inspiring. Yeah.
And I have to ask, because you are on a social media show and in a social media office, what role has social media played in the success of your business?
So actually a really large role. When we first started, we didn't pay for advertising. We spread the word by really social media. So when we started, it was just local New York City delivery. Because of Instagram and Facebook and those types of tools, people from other cities and states started to find out about Dana's Bakery, and then they wanted to know, how can we get it? So then we started shipping nationwide, and it's a really great platform to engage with your audience and meet people. Everyone's at your fingertips, and you can show people what you're up to in a matter of seconds, as opposed to having to do everything so planned ahead. Of course, it's great to plan, but it's at your fingertips, and you have reach to thousands, millions of people. It's been the most important tool.
And I'm sure your photography background really
helps. Yes, it helps. It's still a passion.
Do you approve every piece of content before it goes out?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Are you the one taking the pictures?
Yes. So I do all of the content, and it is approved because I do it myself. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, with that said, now I think it's time for us to taste
We have to try these delicious
delicious treats. So do you have a favorite?
I do. So we have a couple different things here. I mean, these over here are macaron making kits. It's a DIY, do-it-yourself. There you go. Kit. Yeah, that's okay. And it comes in 3 different flavors. So we are doing a giveaway today, and the winner will get all 3.
Ooh,
which is exciting. So we have
share this episode right now, and you are entered to win all 3 kits.
Yeah, these are
How long does it take?
So it depends on your speed, really, but it's easy. The kit gives you everything you need. All you need to do is add egg whites. Yeah.
What made you come up with this concept to then do a kit?
So we teach classes in the kitchen, and people are always wondering, you know, how do I make macaroons? Can you do an e-class? Things like that. And it was just a great idea to create the kit so anyone can make them at home. It's a great gift. And it's three of our most popular flavors. So red velvet, chocolate molten, and fruity cereal, which is made of Fruity
I
Pebbles.
saw that on your Instagram, I think yesterday or the day before. I was like, I want to try that one too.
Yeah, so the winner will get all three of these kits. Everything at our bakery is gluten-free. Really fun flavors made with almond flour. So that's these guys. So these are the kits. We're obviously not going to be eating those today. But what you do get when you make them is macaroons. So here we go. So we have a bunch of really fun flavors. Our flavor of the month this month is Boston cream pie. So that's this guy that's covered in chocolate.
I'm gonna pick that one up.
And we have a bunch more, so if you wanted to try.
Yes,
And
I'll try that one.
I'm gonna try it while you're
All right,
talking.
well, what's your favorite flavor?
So I love the flavor of the month because I know that it's limited edition. Boston cream just happens to be one of my favorite desserts.
I don't like cookies, so you can eat it too. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's dipped in chocolate.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
The birthday cake is really fun. It's tie-dyed, has glitter on it. Chocolate molten, s'mores, peanut butter and jelly. They're all really good. It just depends on, you know.
Is the
are you a
Fruity
chocolate
Pebbles one in
girl?
there?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, I'm gonna try that one too.
Do you like
What's this
chocolate?
one?
That is s'mores.
So Fruity Pebbles, I saw this one on Instagram.
Yep. Because
This is
yesterday was
s'mores.
National Cereal Day, so you probably saw that I posted.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty good, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This tastes exactly like Fruity Pebbles, which I love.
Yeah.
I'm a big
yeah,
cereal
me too.
person.
Me too, all day long.
I just had the s'mores one, and it's delicious.
So it has brown sugar shell, toasted homemade marshmallow, chocolate ganache.
And
We
if
try to
pe-
keep it as authentic as we can in terms of flavor profiles.
For people who live in New York City or visiting New York, where can they come find you?
So we have a macaroon bar in the Gansevoort Market in the Meatpacking District. It's on 14th Street and 9th Avenue.
Right near
14th
my
Avenue does not
apartment, so I'm
exist in New York
lucky.
City. And then if you don't live in New York or you're not visiting, you can order on our website, danasbakery.com, and we ship nationwide. And also offer local New York City delivery.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
Instagram, you're at Dana's Bakery.
Dana's Bakery, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. all
And
those
we'll
guys.
be sharing all of Dana's links all over our social media, so you'll definitely be able to find her and all her delicious treats. And we want to let everyone know that next week we are not going to be here. We're taking a week off and planning something very special for everyone. We are going to be back on March 22nd with an all-new format of SocialLIVE, so you'll definitely want to tune in.
That's hot.
So,
Yeah, it's hot. It's gonna be
It's hot.
awesome.
oh yes, so you just wait for it. You'll see our Instagram ad with our new feature. All right, Amber, hit it for our song in honor of International Women's Day.
Girls run the world, right, Jordan?
Bye everyone. Have a great week.